Hello, live again, 2 nights in a row, and I didn't have to cancel. I'm getting good at this. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I do have a website that is there, and emmashappyplace.co.uk, and I do have a Facebook group which is full of the most talented people ever, in my opinion. There, so I think you should go and join. I do ask some stupid questions. Just answer the stupid answers if you want to. It's completely up to you. It's just to check that you're human. Oh, hello. We are going to work with the collages that we did last night, the masterboards. And if you're new here, do give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and all of that. I am live on Facebook as well. But if you go to Facebook and you're in one of the groups that's been shared to, I won't be able to see the comments. You need to go to Emma's Happy Place Facebook page. Hi, Lady Lovely. How are you? Oh, just doing this. There we go. And I'm ready. Hi, Jane. Hi, Dana. So these are the papers that were painted last night before we did the collage, and they look so cool. And I absolutely love them. Look at that. I think so tough as well. So this is the newspaper one, and this is the wet strength tissue. Now, in all my wisdom, I decided I would hang them wet outside straight away. And this one was the more delicate one. This is the handmade one. The colours are still fabulous. It can still be used and torn down for collage and things. I mean, this bit here, you can still use it as a background or whatever you want, but it's still fabulous. Still fabulous. I don't know what I was going to say there. There you go. So, these are the two collages, and what we're going to do is we might do some more on them. We might cut them down and work with them separate. Who knows? So I've got a plan, and again, it could be a card, it could be an art journal, it could be home decor, it could be absolutely anything. But I think tonight we are going to work with. They're both very similar, aren't they? This one to start with, and if we don't run on too late or I waffle too much, then we can swap over. I do not blame you, Lady Lovely. Do not blame you. Has a little face on the edge. This one. Here. You can see all sorts of them, can't you? So all I'm going to do to start off with, I am going to trim. And I'm using a guillotine for it, so I can cut through all the layers. A trimmer would do it, but I'm just going to trim around all of the edges. So just a midge's eyelash all the way around, just to neaten the edges up. And then we will decide what we are going to do. Again, if you like your edges raggy, leave them. If you don't, trim them. I'm just trimming it down just so I know where I'm at, and I can get a better look at it, because the edges are always rough. You know what, any background I ever do, I always cut it down a little bit. I have not copied them. Absolutely not. They are one of a kind. They are not getting copied. This is it. I think 6 inches is where I'm going. That's it. Too late, Jane. So 6 by 4. Which side do I want? We'll go with this one. So 6 by 4 is what I'm thinking of working with. We might go bigger. But I mean, straight away you can see it completely different. But also, ATC wise, you can use these, no problem. So ATCs are 3.5 by 2.5. So, because the collage is the theme of the ATCs this month. Just saying 3.5 by 2.5, Emma. Come on now. And then all your little bits you can keep to put into other collages whenever you want. So we've got ATCs, we've got card blanks. Do you know what else I haven't done in an absolute age? inches and twinches. Now I need a different piece because that's too small to cut on camera. We'll go with this one. You can guarantee I'll lose a finger or something. No, just do them again. Hi Rianne, hi Sophie. How are you doing, lovely? Hi Maxine. Hi anybody that's coming. So twinchies are 2 inches by 2 inches. And again, it's young since I've made twinchies. And all of these can be used in whatever way you want. So you can make little 2 inch by 2 inch little works of art. We've got some twinchies going on there as well. So they could go on a DL card. 3 different little pieces of work of art. Or they could go on just like that. And I'll move these to one side because we may come back to them, we'll see. If not, we may come back to them Sunday. They will get used though. Oh, what did I do? Oh. There we go. I'm putting comments up on the screen and everything. I don't even know how I do it. So this is what we're working with. And now this, we can add more layers with stencils and things, or we can leave it like that. We can add more paint on top of it. It is completely up to you. I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Does anybody have a clue? I'm thinking, you know, why not put some rice paper over in monochrome, and then we'll add a dash of colour with a different flower, because I found a flower which I love. I keep going back to it all the time. It's from one of the earlier kits. I can't remember the name of it, or I did know it, but you might know better than me by the time we get there. Hi Lisa. Oh, let's cut this rice paper down, and you know what, I think that can go there. You can see even that, if you just left that and then put a sentiment up here, it would be gorgeous, and you would be able to see all the different layers and things, and it would just be fabulous. But before that, because I do want a dash of colour, let's go with a little bit pink. And where's all my stencils gone? I've seen one before that I could use in here. You can even stamp into it. There's loads and loads of things you can do with it. Well, bear with, I am coming. Because I don't want too much on it. I just want a hint of something. Just to, do you know what? I can't find the stencil, so we're going to go rogue. Let's add it with this. And we'll just a little bit here and there. And you can add as many layers as you want. What you could even do is just go around all the different layers and make them more obvious with a darker pencil or a watercolour pencil, and just section them all off like that. And it would be fabulous as well. See, I like that. Just something. A little bit of something. And we can even spray it so some of it runs. Not much of it, you won't see much of it, but just a little bit. But I do need a heat tool now. I was adamant I wasn't going to be mucky tonight. I was just going to do something straightforward and easy. But we know that's not my style. I just can't hear. That's true. That's true. I could, even when I'm not live, I can't hear. I think it's selective, you know, most of the time. Right, so let's dry this off a little bit. Then we'll add the flower, and then we'll paint the other flower and bring it all together. Hi, Maureen. Let's just get that. I've got absolutely no tea towels that I haven't got paint on, you know. There's nothing in this house that is one's for food and one's for art. Oh, where you off to? Very nice, Jane. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I can talk Grumpy into taking me and Bella to the seaside this weekend. Just for a stroll. Not for anything in particular, just a look. Just, even if we just sit and look at the sea. Yeah, we'll go. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab that glue I had last night and we're going to pop the rose on with that. And then we'll help it dry off a little bit. Now what you can do with these is you can wet them a little bit if you want to. Before you glue, but you don't have to, quite honestly. Oh, a little bit on there, a little bit on there. And then, let's pop it on. And again, I'm not bothered about the colour because we are going to cover it again. But I just wanted something to blend it all down. So again, I'm going to give it a helpful hand just so it's not sitting soaking. It does look very tiny, doesn't it? It's all shoved to the side. Literally. Oh, wait, last night after I got off live, I thought Bella was acting really clean. She was round my feet and you know how they are. And she was up till 4 a.m. this morning with a poorly tummy. So I think she's been sore today, so she's been extra clean. So what I literally did was I went to one side. I moved anything that could spill. It really is like having a baby. Oh, fabulous. My grandma actually used to live in Northumberland. She had a lovely big house in Edmund. It was a tea rooms and holiday homes called the Burnside. It was absolutely gorgeous. I loved going as a kid. In fact, there was another house. It was her house and then a smaller house next to it. And then just sheep and things. And I used to love going. There was a little garden. And I think this is where my imagination come from. There was a little like garden behind the house. It was their garden, but it was full of trees and things. I used to go there for hours and just pretend there was fairies and all sorts. Honestly, I mean, I've always had a good imagination. And my dreams lately are proving that that's still going on. So this flower here, I keep going back to it. It's a lovely big flower. It can be decoupaged up. You can do it really simple or you can go to town with your pencils and things as well. We are... Oh, I've knocked all my paints out in my haste of shoving it to the side, and I'll find them in a minute because they're all in the same place. Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, I need a brush with water. It's all my secrets are falling out now. I'll put some water in this. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. There really is beautiful beaches, isn't there? Yeah, honestly, I think the Northumberland coastline is one of the most beautiful places. Just a shame it's so cold. Hi, Dominique. I agree, Donna. I completely agree. So I'm filling this up with this because it's cool boiled water. And I refuse to put tap water in any of my water brushes or anything ever again. Are you back up Sunday? Do you know what it is? All the people that go up, we should have a meet up one day. I keep saying it and we never do. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the red and the pink mixed together. So there's like 3 or 4 different pinky ones in here. And I'm going to put it all over. All over. And then we will come in with the pencils. Just, we'll make quick work of it so I don't boys all the tears with the colouring. Oh. There we go. And tea towel. I'll have some green here. And because I've still got some red in the brush, see it's got a bit of a dirty green there. It's fabulous. And then I will quickly dry it off. It doesn't take long to... If you need a quick card, having these ready, you can make them really, really fast. It's super quick. It's relaxing, is it? I always feel like I'm just... Because I zone out, you see, that's about maybe next I stop talking sometimes. I end up out of breath, I talk that much. I literally am like that in real life, though. It's not just a live thing. I can talk a glass out, see. Right, I'm going to put that there and see if I can find the pencils quickly. Oh, there we go. Nice and easy on the bench. But do you want to see my pencils? There you go. So all my pencils are in one place. Apart from the Posca, they are under the stairs, I think. It is like a peony, isn't it? But it could be literally anything. So we'll have that. And I think we'll go with that one. I think we need a darker red, maybe. We have got rain here, so I don't feel as blocked up today. Yesterday, I felt like my whole head was fuzzy. You know when you get a cold and everything's blocked. What about that one? That might be a bit too dark. We'll see. We'll have a little play and we will see. Oh, no problem at all, Brenda, lovely. It's here forever. Ever and ever, unless YouTube takes it down. Yeah, I think that'll do. So again, I am going in with the little strokes. And again, not too hard. You can always add it up. I keep going. And make it even stronger. What's under there? As you go. Oh, Bella here. Hey, always professional here, isn't it? Always. Oh. Yeah, now I'm aware of this, Jane. I can actually see what I'm doing. I was never aware of it before. So what I'm thinking is we'll go in with the brighter red. And then in some of them, we can maybe go darker as well and have a mix. I am just scribbling here just because literally it will take ages. I can zone out and colour for days. So you can already see the difference. Oh. Should have had one ready really, shouldn't I, when I decided what I was going to use. But then you can go in other places and make it even darker. And even around here you can go darker. I mean, you don't have to take too much time with this. This literally is just a shadow around each one. Like around the petals and things. So you can see it come to life straight away. I'm very pleased you do. Because I really do zone out. And I end up not talking. I'm going to go back in with that one. I quite like the two together. So if you're not confident colouring, my best advice would to be to just slap a layer of colour down with watercolours. That is your base colour, the brightness, and everything else on top will fall into place. I remember as a kid, after I was talking to you, Jane, I was thinking about it as a kid, and I remember my mum saying to me, always colour in the same direction rather than like that. You know how kids colour like that? If you always colour in one direction, you get a smoother colour. And I think that's when I started with the lines. Oh. Let's have a look. So you can really see it start to come to life, and then go in with the darker. And I probably will finish colouring this after. I'll just do this, and then you'll see in the picture of just how much it changes. Little swirls, and you're not getting it totally even, but you're not going over the whole thing again with loads of little lines, and you don't lose the will to live quite as quick. Okay. It really, really pops. And then again on this one, just to do the same around it all. Bring in different colours into the middle if you want, and then going down here, just lightly give it a shadow. So just following this line along, and you'll see it separates the two flowers, and it makes it look like that one is actually further back. Can you not? Just a little, just like that. See, everybody's different, aren't it? It's hard to, everybody finds their own ways to go, but your best bet is to watch absolutely loads of people, and then you get your best bits from it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what well, I know for a fact that's what I've done. I've watched loads of people, and then I've found my own way. I mean, even down to art attack and things as a kid. There we go. I won't do too much. I am going to add some in the leaf. And I will go back and paint this, colour the rest in, so I can take a picture and show. Because I'm really bad lately at putting pictures of the finished items up. Really bad. So you'll be getting bombarded with loads. There we go. So I will cut this out and come back to it. And then this is where the magic is going to happen. Now, when we see what we're going to do, the colouring in might be a little bit harder, but I'll still be able to do it because you'll still see the sections. But I did this a while ago, and loads of people asked us like how I did it. And to be honest, I was like, oh, I'll do it, and then I forgot, because I all know what I'm like. It's like once around the fishbowl and it's gone. Okay, by moving your paper rather than your scissors, it keeps in line. And I still haven't found my body coloured scissors, you know. I think I've put them away somewhere safe. They're very nice to cut with, and they're great on fabric. Oh. What I'm going to do is we're really going to ink around the edge of this. Again, it hides any cutting out that isn't totally perfect. And it finishes it off. Oh, would you look at that? How organised am I? There it is. Oh. So I'm using black. And I'm going to pounce it on so it goes in a little bit further, because I really, really want to stand forward. On the background. Now, don't worry about this too much, because you're not going to notice it. Oh, squeak, squeak, squeak. Where's my little card? Here it is. So again, this here, I wanted it to have a bit of a background, but this is going to cover most of it. You can still see all the layers. If this wasn't behind, that wouldn't look as cool as it does. It's a really pretty flower. I love this one so much. In fact, I'm thinking, you know, because why not? How would everybody feel about some new flowers, some of the older flowers, just in a colouring pack, just all flowers that we've done? Like favourite ones, like ones that people's mentioned that they love. So obviously if you don't like the trolls or the fairies, you can still have the flowers. How would I'd pop it on, and if anybody wants it, they can have it, can't they? How did I make that fit before? Was it that way? It did fit before, didn't it? Anyway, I want to chop that bit leaf off because, you know, yeah, I think it's a good idea. And then, because I know obviously the trolls and things aren't for everybody, because not everybody's got anybody to make the trolls with for or like that kind of thing. But I've had loads of comments about the flowers and things in them. And I thought, well, it's not going to hurt, is it? Because it's no skin off my nose, really. And then people can pick and choose what kits they want. And so I've inked around the edge of that as well. Now, I do want that to dry. I'm going to heat it just a little bit. Sound like a plan? I'll get that sorted out over the next couple of days. And I'll pop some more flowers in. Because I do have some drawn that I'm dying to play with. And then it'll be there if anybody wants it. And we've got another plan, haven't we, Sheila, I've been working on. So, if we work together, actually, couldn't I? There we go. So what we're talking about with the 20s before, just need that to stick. The 20s with the 2" by 2" squares is what we're going to do with this. And then we're going to put it back together. So I'm hoping this is dry enough. Straight in half and then 2" by 2" and then keep them in line, or else if you're anything like me, you'll not be like me. I think there's only one of me, isn't there? You'll all know how to put a 6-piece jigsaw, but oh no, it's all right. Wouldn't fix it. It's a bit wet there. Let it dry if you do it at home. Right. So that, and then that. Now I'm not going to worry about these bits because I might just add to it, you know. Let's cut a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to grab a piece of black card, but again, this can be absolutely any colour that. Oh, where's your black card now? Does anybody want to come and just keep us right all the time? I'm so sorry, I'm so unorganised. All the time. Got a bit. So with 6 by 4, so what we'll do is 6 and a bit by 4 and a bit. Yeah, perfect. And then we're going to ink around the edges of each one. Really, really dark. And again, don't forget I'm going to go back in and colour them and add white and things. And now what you can do is you can put these onto foam if you want. I'm not going to because I really want to finish the colouring. But what you could add fabric or anything behind them that you wanted to. You can put them onto grey board and make them extra thick. You could actually make a jigsaw this way. You know, with the trolls, you could make a jigsaw quite easy. Right, so we are just going to have a midgie's eyelash in between them. You've got to come and keep us organised. Amanda, I think I would give you a nervous breakdown, honestly. My mum has said a few times, but I'll come and we'll get you organised. And then she goes, oh, actually, no. No. I think she'll end up an alcoholic. Do you know how many times Christopher sighs at me because I'm asking him stuff? It must be really hard work being my child. Bless him. So I'm putting these on just with a little bit in between. See, I think we should have a meet up. And anybody who can come, we'll meet up in either Durham or Newcastle. Anybody who can come should. And we'll just have a coffee. I keep saying, you know, that I'd like to start a craft group. But we could make it once a month or something. And like, just everybody's welcome whenever they want. Yeah, Sheila, honestly, it's a thing. Me poor man. So I don't think I've measured quite right. I think we're a midge's eyelash out in places, but it's fine. Nobody will know. There we go. Durham. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I'm totally lost when it's tidy. I don't like it. My sister's house, you know, it's like a show home. Mary's new house. And I can't, I'm in it half an hour and I feel like itchy. I just want to move stuff and make it skew whiffy. Yeah. I can't seem to function when things are tidy. Which is bizarre because normal people can't function when it's untidy. I think just adding in the highlights and places, which I'll probably have to go back over anyway. I want to add the colouring. Go around here. You can see where I'm going with it though. I'll just keep going. You can see all those layers. And then, with anything you want to flick with, just add some flicks in. Now I did not have to add this down here. But what I really want is quite a dark feel on it. And I probably will go around the edges of them as well. Like I say, I do want to finish the colouring. I will pop a picture up. But, I mean, how lovely is that? Mounted onto white. Have I got a white bit of card? A white bit of paper I can turn upside down now. There. Onto a card with a sentiment. And that is lovely for anybody. That can go in a frame, home decor. It's a little bit unusual. And it doesn't have to be as dark as that. You would just leave this bit out and make everything lighter. But I like a little bit of grunge. But there you go. I mean, how cute is that? And there's so many other things you can do with the collage all the time. I mean, the collage could just be a bit of abstract artwork with a sentiment. Just cut down, sentiment. You have an issue with splats. See, I don't mind the splats. Don't mind them at all. I clean everything up before alive. Like last night I just walked away and left it. I was playing with all sorts on top. But just don't do the splatters. There we go. So I will finish it and I will put a picture up so you see it. And I'm going to love you and leave you because I'm well aware you has last night as well. And I will see you Thursday. Send us a message if there's anything you want us to do on Thursday because I haven't got a plan yet. But watch out for all the pictures going up. I promise I'll do them tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Thank you again for keeping us company. I'm going to have an early night because 3 hours sleep is just not enough. Lots of love. Bye for now.